All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Chicago Bulls recap video. They are currently 9-4 and just got a very impressive win on the road against the red-hot Los Angeles Clippers. So thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. 100-90. It puts the Chicago Bulls at 9-4. And we got great performances tonight. So first off, if you're not aware already, the Chicago Bulls are without Nikola Vucevic. And in not last night's loss, in what day is today? Sunday? In Friday's loss against the Golden State Warriors, the Chicago Bulls were clearly getting out-rebounded. Like, they were getting absolutely bullied down below. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls out-rebounded the Los Angeles Clippers. So I said this a couple of days ago, they're only going to get better. And trust me, as crazy as this sounds, because I know it's going to sound crazy, trust me, Nikola Vucevic being out for COVID for the next 4 or 5 whatever games, however left he has, I promise you, it is only beneficial for the Chicago Bulls. And I talked about this in my Nikola Vucevic video if you want to go watch that, but it's a win, it's a best of both worlds situation, because it's either they're going to figure out ways to win without Nikola, or they're going to realize how important Nikola is. And the ideal world is both of those combined. And that's exactly what you're witnessing right now. The Bulls could have desperately had Nikola Vucevic. They could have desperately used him against the Golden State Warriors in their last loss. Tonight, they made adjustments, they made do, and they picked up the victory against... And, I know the Clippers are without Kawhi Leonard. We understand that. Let's not act like Paul George is a very talented basketball player in the MVP race. Let's not act like their whole team is proven, experienced basketball players, except maybe like Terrence Mann, because he's young. So this Clippers team, they're very talented. And heading into tonight, they were 8-4. They were 6-2 at home. So this Bulls win, to me, it's extremely useful. It's extremely motivating. They shot 44% from the field. They held the Clippers to like 36%. They shot 40% from downtown, held the Clippers to 32%. They out-rebounded them. They out-assisted them. They out-stole them. We'll check turnovers here. 15 turnovers. At times it was a little bit sloppy, but they forced 20 turnovers from the Clippers. And this Bulls team, it's just like, even after bad losses, like, for example, that Warriors loss really sucked. I mean, it really sucked for every Bulls fan, because it was like, the Bulls are a really talented team, and so are the Golden State Warriors. But they just blew them out. I mean, like, the Chicago Bulls, really, I mean, if you watched that game, at no point in it was I like, all right, Chicago actually stands a chance right now, except maybe the first couple of minutes of the game. So you have that game, it was very bad, and then you come back, because they're on this West Coast road trip right now. And historically, honestly, not historically, recently, in the last 3-4 years, so not historically, last 3-4 years in the Boylan era, etc., the Bulls have sucked in the West Coast. Like, in these West Coast runs, they have absolutely sucked. But obviously they have a new constructed roster this season, and hopefully things are going to be different. And honestly, I think with tonight's victory against the Clippers, things are clearly different. Now, the Bulls, they're going to play the Lakers here soon, and we already know Kobe White, according to Billy Donovan, is ready to go. So I made my fantasy basketball pickup. Hell yeah, I'm picking up Kobe White. 15 points per game, 5 rebounds. Or what is it, 4 rebounds, 4 assists? It's something very similar. 15 points per game is the point I'm trying to get at. Imagine you had 15 points off the bench tonight from Kobe White. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's get into some actual player stats from tonight, because I know a lot of you guys did not watch the game. You guys rely on these as like recaps. Demar Derozan, he shot 12 of 16 tonight. 12 of 16. He had 35 points. I think and granted, Zach LaVine tonight had 29, but DeMar DeRozan, not only did he have 35 points, he had 7 rebounds, he had 5 assists, and he missed 4 shots. This dude missed 4 shots and scored 35 points. I can't even fathom it. Like, I have yet to really even process that. How? DeMar DeRozan is literally one of the top, if not the top scorer in the fourth quarter in the entire NBA. I mean, this guy literally gets subbed into the fourth quarter and is like, all right, we're done messing around. Bench squad, thank you for not blowing the lead. Starters, let's win this game. Let's win this game. Let's get out of here. Let's get back to the hotel and let's chill. Let's have some dinner. Let's eat some food. Let's get this win, right, first off, but let's chill after. That's DeMar DeRozan. And my favorite part about DeMar DeRozan tonight, 10 of 11 from the free throw line. DeMar DeRozan consistently gets to the free throw line. It's not just him being on the Chicago Bulls. DeMar DeRozan, as a basketball player, just consistently gets to the free throw line, and that's my favorite part. Because the Chicago Bulls last season from free throw were horrible. They never, ever, unless it was Zach LaVine, like a couple of times a game, they never got to the free throw line. And now you finally have a guy that you can literally just like rely on every single night to get to the free throw line at least like 5 times. He's going to get to the line at least 5 times. And I look at Zach LaVine tonight, 29 points from him, 11 to 27, 6 of 13 from downtown, and then he threw in 8 rebounds and he threw in 2 assists. If DeMar DeRozan scoring 35 and Zach LaVine scoring 29, the rest of the Chicago Bulls team just has to be coherent. They don't have to do anything crazy, which none of them did anything crazy, in order for them to win these games. You're getting 35 from DeMar, and you're getting 29 from Zach LaVine. What else do you need on a night-to-night basis? The answer is not much. It's minimal production. And thankfully, this Bulls unit plays as a team every game. They have great team defense. They have great team offense. They have good chemistry. And they're just keeping it going. Like, they're just keeping it going. Because you look at the starters, Tony Bradley. Like, he played a fine game. His stats say 5 rebounds, 4 points. But he played a fine game. Lonzo Ball. He shot 4 of 14, not very efficient whatsoever, but he had 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. If you watched tonight's game, you're like, Lonzo Ball did just fine. Alex Caruso, he also picked up the start. 2 of 11, horrible. But he also threw in 7 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and a block. So you're watching Alex Caruso, who's literally leading the NBA in steals, and you're like, he's doing just fine. You don't have a single complaint in the world about Alex Caruso tonight. Outside of missing 9 shots, he made up for it in every other category. That's what you're getting from the Bulls this season. That's different. Javonte Green, 9 points off the bench. Dosunmu, Derrick Jones Jr., Troy Brown Jr. We're finally starting to see a little Troy Brown Jr., but I'm literally just in love with this Bulls team. 9-4 on the season. You're 4-2 on the road. Got a couple more road games. You got the Lake Show. You got a couple more. Things are looking fine, man. This Bulls team is really seriously impressing me. Whenever they're challenged with adversity, they literally just next game overcome it. That's literally what happens, and it's so cool. It is so cool. As a Bulls fan, as a lifelong Bulls fan, we haven't had this in several years, so it's been awesome. That's it for today, guys. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. I try and post Bulls videos every single day, but I definitely post NBA videos every single day. So be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. It really helps out the algorithm. I'll see you guys tomorrow.